This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. One Heartland man isn't letting anything get in his way of his gardening. Samantha Croy is in Unionville with more. Good morning, Samantha.
Ella, good morning. I'm in Unionville this morning with Amos McHenry, who came up with a great way to continue gardening, but he doesn't have to worry about getting down on the ground, not being able to get back up. So please explain this to me. It's a great contraption.
Well, yeah, it's, I used wheat straw, but it's better to use oat straw because the wheat come up, you know, the wheat seeds on the back. I've got 3 bales there on each side, and then I put these things on the end, these fence posts to tie this stuff up with. But it didn't work as good over here because got too many tomatoes on it, and they fell off.
Well, the rain has not only been a nuisance, I'm sure, at some points, it's also been a great thing. It's really been helping them grow, and you have so many tomatoes, like you said, they've gotten so heavy that there are ties over there that you can see where they've been falling down just because there are so many.
Well, the rain helped this. That's the biggest trouble, the most work you do. No weeds to pull or anything like that, you know.
Okay.
But you do have to keep it wet. When you start out first, you have to put fertilizer. You have to fertilize that and then soak it in. Soak the fertilizer in. Do that for 10 days, and then you can put the plants in.
Wow.
And I raise my own plants. I used to have a greenhouse out east of town, and I've got my starter thing to start them with, and I raise my own plants.
So a lot of work here from beginning to end, and when we come back, we're gonna look at this process and kind of go through your daily routine and what you have to do here just to kind of keep up with everything. But for now, Good Morning Heartland will continue right after this.
Straw bale gardening is simply a different type of container gardening, and one Heartland man is using it to his advantage. Samantha Croy is in Unionville this morning with more. Good morning, Samantha.
Ella, good morning. If you're just joining us, I'm in Unionville this morning, and I'm here with Amos McHenry, and we are talking about a way that you decided to keep gardening, even though, you know, arthritis was getting bad, you couldn't bend down all the time. So we have these straw bale gardens here, and we talked about them earlier and how you kind of went about the process. But now let's talk about what you have growing here, because this we just picked off is one of the cucumbers, and you have so many other vegetables here.
Yeah. I've got several, mostly tomatoes now. I did have green peppers. I've got a sweet potato growing under there.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even see.
Well, you can't see it. It's covered up. The vines have covered it up.
Oh, okay.
But it's mostly tomatoes now, and the cantaloupes.
Of course.
And I do have a watermelon that you can see over there, and it's getting pretty good size. Must be about that long.
Yes, it is. You were kind of pushing into this and telling me how it's decomposing and how
it is decomposing, and it'll be over. I'm gonna. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's it'll probably be flat by the time that fall comes, and I'm just going to spread it out for another, you know.
Absolutely.
Of course, I'll have to put new bales here next year.
So now going through this process, and this was the first season that you decided to do this, what would you tell other people that maybe have stopped gardening because of different aches and pains?
This is the way to do it. There's no weeds to pull. You do have to bend over a little, which I can do that. But when I get down, I can't get up. But I've had, I don't know how many cucumbers I've had.
I bet.
At least 30, I suppose. But I've given away about all the tomatoes I can get. I can't eat them all, but I do eat them.
Yeah, that's the most important part, is that you're eating your vegetables. This is a great way to incorporate them. I'm so happy that this has really worked out for you, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and I hope that a lot of people get back into gardening because, you know, there's no excuse and it's a little bit of happiness.
That's right.
Ella, we're going to go ahead and send it back to you.